This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to Lexington and the home field of the Kentucky Wildcats. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Cardinals will kick this away to start us off. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Well, that is a dream start for the offense to what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
You're in a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here comes a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to pass. It's Moss. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Scanning the field. It's Moss. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see it. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And it's taken at the 25.
The return is tackled down at the 43. And the Louisville offense will take over. First and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
He's in the clear. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a first and goal now. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is
tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Cardinals.
just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
He'll throw it now. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Now they call a run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. Oh, he fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Louisville.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He makes the grab of the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Then it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Powering through.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They'll try the ground game here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We're going to run it. That's a strong stiff arm. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down at 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Moss. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. Gets Brown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looks to the left, and he's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart right down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Moss. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is caught. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Cardinals. This passing game is still on fire. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. A play action, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Louisville offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. He's going to hand this off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st down, looking for more now. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kentucky, 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Kentucky Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He breaks free. Now here he goes. Muscles past the defender. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for your 1st down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. And he just throws it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's a screen pass to the running back. Crosses the 10-yard line. In the clear at the refusing to be stopped on this play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now to throw. It's Moss. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. And he's able to find some room before they finally... him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Moss. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. They misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught on the outside. It's Stewart. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made inside the 10.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
What have they got cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Louisville, 45. Kentucky, 37.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Moss. Catch made on the out route. Broken tackle still going. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on third down. finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks through the tackle. And it's good for a first down at the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And they heave it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Kentucky, 43.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The back's got it. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's